Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Demedia, your host. In this channel, I will be sharing with you stocks and strategies that will help get me to my next $1 million. To me, investment is finding the next superstar and holding on to it for the long haul. If you like what you hear, then help me beat the evil YouTube algorithm by smashing all the YouTube buttons together, or simply hit like and commenting below. If you are ready to invest, consider using the 2 links in the description box to start an account with Webull and earn free stocks. With Webull, you get 4 free stocks and you can trade before and after hours. Okay, let's dig in for the next superstar stock.
Shout out to my YouTube buddy EAAC for really pushing HCMC. So now I'm looking into it and we'll be introducing this company to you guys. Remember that I am not a financial advisor. This information is information that I think is important for me as an investor to know. But if there is a particular area that you think is most important to you, be sure to do your DD on all of this, okay? This video, I'll briefly go over the company. We'll start off by going through their website just to get general information. But we all know HCMC, essentially, if you are investing in this company, you're essentially betting on the fact that they have a lawsuit against a Fortune 500 company on infringement on one of their products. And if they make it, if they win, this is going to be a huge win for this company trading at this particular price. I'll be covering mostly the law firm because the general information, you can definitely just do a YouTube search on HCMC and other YouTubers will be covering just the general information. Okay, a summary of this. The lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Georgia, and HCMC have retained Cozen O'Connor, an international law firm in Pennsylvania. Interestingly enough, it is one of the firms providing legal counsel for detainees at Guantanamo Bay. So basically, HCMC alleges that Philip Morris infringed on products that they own, namely the IQOS, which is an alternative tobacco product marketed and sold by Philip Morris. The case number is 120CV04816. I will put this in the description box for you guys to Google later. Really no slam dunk case in any situation. This is at the beginning of the case. It was just filed in November 30th, 2020. They'll meet and discuss if they choose to settle or not choose to settle. Then it's just going to be an ongoing process. Be investing into this company. I'm going to be playing it for the long haul. I also did go into Reddit to see if there are any information on here. And interesting enough, Wallstreetbets to DD for HCMC. And here is what I found on this subreddit. It says, I was reading the HCMC lawsuit, Philip Morris, and there was an Exhibit A that was not attached to the documents I could find. It was a copy by HCMC. I was wondering if any of you retards were able to find the patent that is held by HCMC. I want to review before buying into this meme. Yes, I have the technical knowledge to compare them. I will probably buy an IQOS as well to really get into the nitty and gritty. I don't know, like one of the things to know is it's on Wallstreetbets' radar. This is the company overview. Healthier Choices Management Corp, under ticker symbol HCMC, is a US-based publicly traded company specializing in providing consumers with healthier alternatives to everyday lifestyle choices. Starting with its wholly owned subsidiary, Healthy Choice Markets, HCMC owns both Ada's Natural Market, full-service grocery store serving Fort Myers, Florida, and 3 Paradise Health and Nutrition locations in the greater Melbourne, Florida area. Serving their respective local communities, the store provides all natural and organic products. So they're promoting Healthy Choice Markets that sells organic foods. And then all of a sudden, they're also selling the vape stores, promoting healthy living. But I think this is a bit of an irony. With 9 vape stores across the Southeast United States, the vape store has a clear hold in the still ever-growing e-cigarette vaping market. The vape store is made up of regionally branded stores, consisting of our flagship, the Vape Store brand, along with Vapor Max, Vulcan Vape, and the Grab Bag store brands, selling top-rated hardware brands from Kanger Tech to Aspire, an endless assorted of premium and house e-liquids. The vape is an endless selection of products to provide users a better alternative to traditional smoking. Okay, so I know that people are saying that, vaping is a lot safer and there isn't any issue with it. But I did look, and there was an article actually, it was published by Professor of Medicine at Johns Hopkins on vaping. And there's 5 things to know. Vaping is less harmful, yes, to traditional cigarettes, but it is not safe because e-cigarettes heat nicotine extracted from aerosol that you inhale. And January 21st of 2020, the CCD actually have confirmed 60 deaths relating to vape. Number 2, vaping is bad for the heart and the lungs. Number 3, e-cigarettes are just as addictive. So I guess in this case, it's actually good for business for HCMC. Not great for humans, but good for business. Number 4, FDA does not approve e-cigarettes as a smoking cessation device. Of course not, because it's addictive. It's not great for humans, but great for business. Number 5, a new generation is getting hooked on nicotine. Particularly our youth are hooked on e-cigarettes, and they think that e-cigarettes is more popular. HCMC is trading on OTCQB. Obviously, that means that they're SEC reporting. So let's just go to the investor news relations, because I know that we're all anxious to know the lawsuit. Here it is. This is what all bettors of HCMC are on. Healthier Choices Management Corp files patent infringement lawsuit against Philip Morris. Healthier Choices Management Corp, OTC Pink. Okay, so obviously this was back in November, so they started to trade in the QB after the lawsuit, which is a smart idea because they can say that they've been a transparent company and they're on the QB, which is the next tier after Pink. In any case, they today have announced the filing of his patent infringement lawsuit against Philip Morris in connection with their product known as IQOS. The lawsuit was filed in the United States District Court for the Northern District of Georgia. The international law firm Cozen O'Connor has been engaged to represent the Huge Plus. HCMC's lawsuit includes claims that Philip Morris is infringing HCMC's patent rights in connection with IQOS, an alternative tobacco product marketed and sold by Philip Morris. It says that Philip Morris claims that it's currently approaching 14 million users of its IQOS product and has reportedly invested over $3 billion in their smokeless tobacco product. Wow, this is huge. This means that due for a lot of money and that a lot of people are using. What HCMC is going to do here is that they're going to push for lost in earnings or wages or opportunities, saying that these 14 million people who've been buying into these products could have been earnings for their company. But then Philip Morris is going to say, well, but how they're going to argue about the marketing that's attached and the branding that's attached to Philip Morris. So, but I think this is definitely going to be an argument because at the end of the day, if you want settlement, you have to prove collateral damage. Philip Morris has been very open about their ongoing transitions from traditionally fully combustible cigarettes in their modified risk tobacco products, including IQOS. Philip Morris IQOS product is currently the subject of 2 other patent infringement proceedings filed by R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company. Okay, what's to note here is that J. Reynolds' patents are unrelated and not affiliated with the patents asserted in the HCMC case. So that's a positive for HCMC. Not so great for Philip Morris if they're being sued by other companies as well. It's another news that follows after this. HCMC announces formation of intellectual property holding subsidiary 2 weeks after they file lawsuit. So I think this is probably what their attorneys are telling them to do. So what exactly is this? HCMC announces that it has formed a newly wholly owned subsidiary to hold, market, and expand on its intellectual property assets. This subsidiary, HCMC Intellectual Property Holdings, LLC, will own all of its patent, trademarks, and other intellectual property of HCMC. I think this is a pretty smart move. HCMC currently owns a portfolio of patents related to both vape technology and also manufacturing processes and procedures for an imitation nicotine product. HCMC's focus with this new subsidiary is to invest in innovation and encourage further development of core intellectual property. The creation of a separate intellectual property holding entity allows us to efficiently market, license, and otherwise capitalize on our growing intellectual property portfolio. I think what they're trying to do here is they're trying to prove that everyone should have knowledge that this is their product because they've formed this LLC, they've advertised it. But I think in this case, it would have made more sense if they've publicized this more before the lawsuit. But again, what do I know? In any case, it doesn't hurt to form it.